Hello guys, thanks for stopping by the shop. Sunday morning, and have to tell you, a little nervous making this video after last night's video, Let Your Monster Out. Let me hear your rant. I gotta tell you, I really have been enjoying the comments. It's been super, and as always, I appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me, and we'll move right into this. Today's video, this Screwy Tuesday, and of course my name's Chuck, got to put all that in there. This will be showing you a stand that I'm proposing to build for my newly acquired Arbor press. Here's a couple of photos of the design that I'd like to copy. It's Atlas is the one that really caught my eye. So let's take a break and we'll take a couple of peeks at some photos. Okay, we're back from those photos, so we'll get moving on to the video. I'm showing you a mock-up of my build, and also in this video I got a package sent to me that I'd like to share with you. Let's move right on into the video. Well, there's my new Arbor press, and we're going to go handheld here. I'm working on doing the layout for a stand. So you can see I've got a large compass out, and I've been working on the radius I want to have it fit in. I'm trying to get a line that I like. There's one that, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see it back up. So the left one was with a 12-inch base at the very front of the press, and the this one is a 16-inch base, which would have like little 4-inch paws, not 4 feet, but 4-inch paws out in front of it. But the rest of the stand will be much narrower. Top of it's 8 inches wide. So working on trying to find something that's I like. And gonna basically mock up the whole stand out of wood first, and then make up the steel plate for it. So I cut the piece off, flip it over, and use it as a template to get the matching radius on the other side. So we'll cut that and see what it looks like. Well, there's the template. I think I'm happy with that. The feet will stick out in front of the Arbor press by about 6 inches total, and you can see it's, I don't know if it looks high to you, but I'm tall, and so that's going to be basically 40 inches for the base, which puts the actual Arbor press at a nice working height for me. So we'll continue on now and go from the melamine, the 3/16 thick melamine, to plywood, and go ahead and put it together. There's the pattern for the back, and I don't know if I like it. Just staring here looking at it, and the reason it looks so disproportionate is that actually behind the 16-inch foot, the whole body of the press stand narrows down to the 8 inches, so it won't have that deceptive look from the brown to the white. We'll see. Well, the wood mock-up's complete, and I'll take you in a little closer. This is a little view from the back, or I mean the front of it, but far enough away to pick you up and hand hold you here. So you can see I just got to clamp to the bench so it doesn't walk away on me. But I like the look, I like the build. It's a copy of an Atlas is what I was doing. Some of the Atlases have a little bit of a angle on this back piece, and I thought about it, but I'm not going for show quality here. And then building the shelves will happen afterwards. There'll be some other modifications to it, but all in all, I think it's turned out pretty well for a mock-up, and from this I can go ahead and get the steel plate ordered. I got some dimensions. I needed to get the arbor press out of the way, and thought I would put it over where I think it's going to get its final resting place once the iron base is built. So right now that wood piece is screwed to the wall, and it's out of the way. Well, here's a package that just came today. It's from a viewer, Randy Zimmerman. He saw my video the other day where I showed the 6-jaw buck chuck, and he opted to send me a couple items. Did a hell of a packing job here, and pretty cool. He put handles on the side of the box here. About 40 pounds worth of goodies in here. We talked about it. He asked me if I knew a certain type of screws, which I'd never heard of. So he was kind enough to put in Phillips. So there's a dog plate with the LLO mount, which fits my Clausine lathe. And then there's a backing plate that could be used for a chuck. Oh, also with a LLO mount. That backing plate is about 8 inches. Real sweet. Randy, all I can say is thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Best regards. Thought I'd have a quick discussion on the two mounts that Randy sent to me. As you know, that you saw when they were undone, they were dirty, and he said he was sending them dirty. So just show you quick cleanups. So here, the heavy, this is like built up coolant that's on the back of this guy. So a little scrape gets the bulk of it off, and then the thing that works really well is the wire wheel on a grinder. It just cleans it up really, really good. So doing that on this face here, on the inside, I'll either chuck these up on the lathe backwards and get in there with some Scotch-Brite, or I'll just do it Scotch-Brite by hand to clean it up. And then, you know, I have a glass beater, but the last thing you want to do is glass bead these surfaces. It just puts the wrong kind of look on them. Yeah, it'll clean it, but you don't do that to machined parts. But you can see the back of this one, I did glass bead it. It's not the machined part, it's part of the casting. So covered it up and went in there with a glass beater and cleaned it up, and throw a little paint in there while I got it taped up, and got some nice serviceable parts here. The other, of course, the other part of cleaning is having a nice wire wheel on your grinder also. That's already seen some service on those parts. Here's a final shot after a little cleanup. Got the stone the faces in the back. They cleaned up real nice. That guy's ready to find a chuck. And then, of course, these faces would be turned to make them true. And the dog plate, I put that on my lathe, cleaned up the face, some nicks that were on the perimeter, and gave it a little shot of paint. And nice unit, and stoned this face here. Very nice. Randy, thank you very much. Here's a shot of the what I call Tommy bolt. So the main piece is made, and then it's going to have a rod that'll slide through it, and then it works just like a vice handle to tighten and loosen. So lots of ways to make that slide handle, and since this is a welding table, let me reposition the camera. As I said, since it's a welding table, and this is an add-on to my welding table, I got a weld. So I'm going to put some 9/16 screwy balls on the end of my rod. That's my practice of welding. We'll see how that works, but that's my goal. Well, the bar's done, and it works fine. Tighten it. Works really good. My welds, first one turned out a little rough. Second one's a lot better. But it's all about practice. That's what it's all about. So I'm happy with that build. I think it'll be a real handy item to have underneath the table here. No more having to go dig out a wrench. And just because I know you want to know, yeah, there it is with the table on it. Works really nice. Real quick to lock it, and there's room enough to spin it under the table if I have to. So now next item will be this little guy. Do something with that. Just for reference, that's what this guy started from. Got a lot of these large bolts and just turned it down. That's where the guy came from.